Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode, Phoenix Wright has amnesia for the time being, and he's pretty much going through the trial from pretty much fire. It's a trial by fire trial. But in this episode, let's get rid of the save screen here. But in this episode, we will be continuing to... Alrighty then. I guess we're not going to save. But anyway, in this episode, we are going to continue with this trial by fire because Phoenix still does not have his memories.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard that you can fix something like this with a really strong shock in your system. Come on, bring it in. A little magic kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I just have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick to my heels where it doesn't belong. And I just tackle everyone's problems.
We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name. And then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. You're gonna start this. You're gonna start this over. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name.
Serious? You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. If you have this back, maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. For now. Please in the back,
okay? There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's her cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card added to the court record. Okay, I think I'm back now. My computer was trying to write a million things again without my permission. So hopefully I fixed my CPU problem temporarily. But anyway. Add to the record. I guess for now we should start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, that's lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while I was on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad that you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Magni.
Yeah. I need to work on my pronunciation. Holy crap.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I were waiting for them to show up, but they never did.
So where's this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
You think anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know. What if my eyes lit up?
You're so mean! I called you a billion times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ah, who the hell is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Maggie.
Ugh.
And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is your word for worse than abysmal? Well, what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue. We got ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing that you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the hell is this? List? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
It's a group of con artists at the place I'm currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Alrighty. How would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Those numbers were in one of the members that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgiving.
Oh my god! I cannot talk at all.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over now. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, whoops. Guess you have to get going. But you can talk about you being old later, Nick. Which is luck.
God, those two voices are way too similar. Oh well. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Court is now reconvened. I cannot read either. Holy shit. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on him.
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. A drifter who was taken...
Oh, God!
A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
I can't find a good voice from either today. Holy shit. Oh, well.
Please state your name for the court witness.
Hopefully. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self into the court, correct? Well, how's this a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes on and colored me wrongly. Sure, I was a...
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you weren't wearing any glasses. That's enough. Your name witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. It's ideal. Wait, what? I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright. I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington. The drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, right? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know. Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, there you said it again, taking a walk. You know you. What your witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Fabulous! Okay. I had to get that out of my system. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there met my eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of a pretty defendant over there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Okay. Well, I think I know the spot where I need to press. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I am only telling you what I saw.
never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
It could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and then saw something else.
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way that he could have seen what he said he did.
Which means if we can somehow show that he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Objection!
There we go. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't think you can use this in any way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... he loves bananas. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? What? What are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake. It's a very simple to mistake glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're not one of those people. You're one of those people, yes. You know what I mean. You're...
Yeah, screw trying to voice all that. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 out of 25. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today? That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting them new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so replace them. How about when you witness the crime? Oh my god, I can't talk. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting evil men. Oh my god. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, there is a person's life at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed a crime. girl.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized. Oh my god. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl's the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. I think I might see what's going. Well, there was a phone booth right there. How do you know what the time? How do you know? How did you know the time? A detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal! I graduated from a pretty good, I mean, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, I'm sure a minute might have been elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that in your pitiful school? I think people learn about how to call the police in college.
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a second.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna save scum this. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing the terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection!
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little daze.
Yeah!
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Hi, telephone.
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
Phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You hear questions as if you're trying to open all the letters of what the hell? Of a Matryoshka doll. I guess that's like you must think you're really special or something. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy?
You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying first-rate people are never allowed to lose things?
Enough!
Oh man. Oh man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington. Where's your cell phone right now? What are you trying to get excited about? You seem to be a little confused.
Oh my freaking god!
Anyway, we're back. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in this call would cause by oh my god. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by the search of a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, this witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone booth. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. The evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after just looking at it, there is something wrong with you. No!
It's a phone booth.
That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use a phone
one that was right in front of you.
Order! Order!
What does reporting the crime a little late prove to you?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his name. He must have killed us with his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no need for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, what was he looking for? Did he look for something else?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any thoughts that you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Possibly. There's only one possible explanation. Okay, there's only one.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Probably should have said that there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court that one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna save Scum. Alright, that works. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that! He must maybe had a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Washington. These glasses were found underneath the victim's body. Underneath the victim's body?
Order! Order!
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, dust and prints grabbed for the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out the cell phone was key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to beat Six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting! Why didn't you work again?
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense. The defense is making a mockery of this court. It's on a solid ground to stand on. He accuses the witness of being the murderer. He
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is the very fraudulent lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why? That's easy. For example, the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot can, like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. So basically, you were saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write the name on the ground.
But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone that the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie and not Maggie?
That was a good point. The witness didn't even know of this crime before this trial.
I forgot.
Was there any way that this thief could know Maggie's name beforehand? It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Alright, sorry about that. Again, my computer is running slow. I don't know why. But anyway, Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized that you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think that there is some relation between this witness itself and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Wright picked up a lost phone at the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Yeah, I'm not gonna voice this. I already did it. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But when you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded. That's not the scream. Oh well, I'll go with it. Order! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person would usually not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
But that was incorrect. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone that the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and the numbers belong to people who are members of a certain artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage. An invasion of privacy. Looking up numbers on a person's phone is worse than a crime than murder.
No. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
Do you think any of you can know what it's like to be a fine man like me? Your Honor, this is just unjust badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of groups of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious?
The witness is... Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into this phone and see its numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much!
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
Hi.
I got you now.
The police officer... Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjust badgering the witness!
You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please! Let's think about this. Let's think about the contents of that phone call.
Oh my god.
The defendant had already promised that she would return us the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bryant to get the phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point?
If you think about it, logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should think outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that.
Let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that committed murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone. So why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness?
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had already gone on his date right after his shift was over. No time to change. He went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh!
phone is with the policeman.
He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid that the policeman would ask him a few questions before returning the phone.
If they do anything suspicious, you might want to check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible that they had already run to check on his phone. Then he went into a panic. Is this what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. This witness, Mr. Wellington, you are.
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! The evidence! All you've been waving around is a piece a suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number 6. Suspicious code group that. They're all on that phone. I was say that phone is really mine. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost. I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea whose phone is in your hand this belongs to. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
You do seem to have a problem with our hands on his phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor. It's bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. His cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? You got that phone, you got that knife, and you wiped it off.
I what?
Said that it was sale once, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Yeah, he's made a complete recovery. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. How many times do I have to tell how many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It's a glitch because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much!
And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember! Huh. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
So that's one. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get scot-free.
I know. I know that this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore, no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go after that?
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If you question the witness with any more of his badgering,
The law harassed the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, that the cross-examination period is ending.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Bailey? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh,
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business. This is cards. Hold on. Nice. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... This card is important because of what's on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back of the...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court's still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic and stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is it with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone.
Your?
Ah! No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning, you asshole. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Damn. So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Wright?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bride. That is all. This court is adjourned. Huh. Well, that seemed to fix my computer problem, actually. Tremendously so. Fantastic. Okay. And as soon as I say that,
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad because you didn't do anything to deserve this. If it weren't because of me,
huh?
my whole life has been nothing but a woven in the backbone of failures. My whole life? It could have been that bad, could it? Since I was 6 years old, and I fell from the ninth floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Never won or even tied a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That's pretty bad.
Until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And at the academy, everyone just called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to match on the ones around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady that was pacing back and forth like a pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner in my house. Oh. I'm sure that doesn't stop because of me. That's not true! The court didn't even have this police station name. It was just the person to say things for covering me on my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault, sir. Even Justin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I want to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only me.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. As everything, I'll always be an unlucky person instead of the goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Right, Maya, then you should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
I cannot do your own choices to save my life. What a horrible day. I got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really can't be worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said that you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I have none. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. This girl is Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Earth and Egg, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me that you missed me.
yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased if I'm going to. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go have our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. Whoops. Sorry about that. And that story. The story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. And there we go. Finally finished case 1. After how many days of procrastinating? Because yes, between this episode and the last episode, I procrastinated for about 4 days. Yeah, go me. But that is all for this episode, you guys. Sorry that I've had quite a few slip-ups here and there with not only my language, but also just screwing up the text in general and my computer just not wanting to work properly. But I finally fixed that. But anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys would like to stay up to date and see more content from this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you somehow like this video with all of its screw-ups, go ahead and push that like button as well. Because why not? But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode, so please take care. And as always, have yourself a wonderful and fantastic day.